Hello. Lesson 7, Saying Without Speaking, from Looking Around Textbook for Class 3 Environmental Studies. The learning outcome. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to identify and discover the importance of sense organs to know the world around us. Compare, classify, and know the difference in the life of people who cannot see, hear, or speak. Know about the different expressions. Let us first answer ourselves a few questions. How do we come to know about the world around us? Yes, it is with the help of the sense organs. Our sense organs help us to know about the world around us. We have five sense organs. They are ear, eye, nose, skin, and tongue. So the five sense organs are, a quick check again, ear, eye, nose, skin, and tongue. Please check it up. Can you recognize them? The eye, nose, ear, the tongue, exactly, and the skin. With the help of these sense organs, we have the five senses. They are the sight, the hearing, touch, taste, and smell. Let us explore more. The eye helps us to see the things around us, ear to get the different sounds around us, the nose to get the good and the bad smell, tongue to taste, and the skin helps us to feel the heat, the warmth, the cold, and the pain. And this is how all the five sense organs helps us to explore the world around us. A quick check again. These are the organs of the body and the senses. You have to match them. Skin, eye, nose, ear, and tongue, sight or vision, taste, touch, smell, and hearing. I've just now dealt it with them. Please check if you've got the correct answer. Skin is to touch, eye is for sight and vision, nose for smelling, ear, hearing, and tongue is to taste. Well done if you've got it correct. Most of us can hear and speak, but there are some people who can neither hear nor speak. These people talk through actions or sign language. They understand what the other person is saying by studying the lip movements. Now, here I've given you some actions, or you can also call them as sign languages. They're very nice. The first one, how are you? Are you excited, hungry, thirsty, sick, confused, upset, finished, ready, sad, tired, excuse me? So, children, I'll again like to tell you that these actions or the sign languages are used for the people who cannot speak or hear. Got some more for you. Hope you enjoyed them. This is a sign language for I love you. Sign language for thank you. Sorry. Please. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Oh, yes. Not at all. So, these are the sign languages used for the people who cannot speak or hear. So, let us see if you have understood. One who cannot speak is dumb, one who cannot hear is called deaf, and one who cannot see is called blind. Something more to check, people who cannot neither hear nor speak talk through actions, correct, or sign language. They understand what the other person is saying by studying their lip movements, correct. Now, blind people use braille script to read or write. This is a braille script of the letters and the numbers, and this is how a braille script is read. The face is a mirror. Our eyes tell us a lot. Small children tell a lot through their face and hands even before they learn to speak. They understand a lot too. Some of the facial expressions: surprised, happy, not liking it, very happy, worried, angry. pleased, sad. So these are some of the facial expressions: happy, sad, scared, hurt, worried, angry, the most common expressions of human being. Following this, we have got a small exercise in the NCRT book. You have to show what kind of face this picture will have. This is Aftab. His favorite toy has fallen down and broken. He's sad. How will his face be? He'll have a sad face. Right? Something like this. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is Julie. Her little sister was born just yesterday. She's very excited. How will her face look? Happy and excited. So Julie looks very happy and excited. Next one, this is Yamini's mother. Today, while Yamini was taking out the bottle of pickle from the kitchen, it fell from her hand and broke. Oh God! Draw a look on her mother's face. How will her mother feel? A very angry face. Something like this. Mother is very angry. Next one, this is Rihanna. She is afraid of dogs. While playing, suddenly a dog came in front of her. How will Rihanna's face look? She will look very scared. She doesn't like dog. A sudden appearance of the dog will make her scared. Hope you've got all the expressions. By looking at someone's face, we can tell if the person is happy, sad, or angry. So that is the reason it is said that face is the mirror. It can tell what is happening in your mind. We can talk through dance as well. In dance, the hands and face are used to convey feelings. These are called mudras and bhavs. The hand sign languages in dance are called mudras and the facial expressions are called bhavs. Look and do these mudras. These are some simple mudras. You have to name them. Got the answers here. The first one is Mukula Mudra, the bud. Second one is Padma Kosha Mudra, just like a lotus, the shape of that. Mriga Shirsha, this is the deer, and Matsya Mudra is the fish. These are also used as sign languages in dance. Now let us check what you have understood. True or false? Children who cannot speak or hear should not go to school. Oh no, false. They must go to school and be with the normal children. By looking at someone's face, we can tell if the person is happy or sad. Exactly, true. We can talk through dance as well. Yes, true. We have 4 sense organs. False. We have 5 sense organs. In dance, facial expressions are called mudras. Oh no, false. They are called as bhavs. Here there is a lovely poem. I Have a Sister by Jenny Whitehouse Peterson. Let us read it. I have a sister. My sister cannot hear. I have a sister. My sister is deaf. She's special. There are not many sisters like mine. My sister can play piano. She likes to feel the deep rumbling chords, but she will never be able to sing. She cannot hear the tune. She likes to leap, to tumble, to roll, to climb to the top of the monkey bars. Now, my sister has started going to school, although our mother still helps her lip read at home. The teacher and children do not understand every word she says, like sister or water or thumb. I wore my sunglasses yesterday. The frames were very large. The lenses are very black. My sister made me take them off when I spoke. What do my brown eyes say to her brown eyes? This is taken from the poem I Have a Sister, My Sister is Deaf, composed by Jenny Whitehouse Peterson. What a lovely poem about her sister. Okay, let us see what we can learn from here. My sister is deaf, but she's talented. She can play piano. She cannot sing because she cannot speak or hear properly. My mother helps her lip read at home. The first question. Let us see if you have understood the poem. What does she like to do? She likes to leap, to tumble, to roll, to climb to the top of the monkey bars. Another question for you. Why did she remove the sunglasses of her sister? What a lovely feeling here. She removed it as she wanted to read the expressions of her sister's eyes and face, because we read just now that face is the mirror of a person. Hope you have enjoyed the lesson. You have understood it. Thank you. Thanks for watching.